What's going on, beautiful people? I am the Grandmaster, and I also go by Deaver, bringing you guys the next week of the APA. We have a Wi-Fi battle, baby. If you're excited for it, do me the massive favor and shadow claw that thumbs up button. And if you're new, por favor, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, hit the bell button so you get notified every single time we post a new video. Today we take on our good buddy OGalbina, coach of the Miami Men's. Owen is one of my closest friends in the community. He is a phenomenal human being. He's a good kid. Like him a lot. Love him a lot. Love. Amor. I like Owen. He's phenomenal. He helps me every single day. We get in call pretty often. Not recently. Been pretty busy. But he's one that I have gotten most close with in the community alongside Just Kurt. It's whatever. We're considered PST gang, but again, I haven't been in call in quite some time. Been pretty busy. So you guys have a slobber knocker of a matchup to look forward to. We're gonna talk about the team and hop on into the matchup. So if you guys are ready to go, pull up a chair, get your popcorn ready, and let's talk about the matchup. So right here, you see his team off on the right-hand side of the screen. He has the broken Dragapult, best mon in the format. Great Pokemon though. Very fast, base 143 speed, 142. Dragon Ghost type. He's got Melmetal, great mon. I love Melmetal. But bad Steel type, doesn't get rocks. Nidoking, Poison Ground type, always a threat. We love Nidoking on this channel. Thunderous, great mon. You guys have seen it a lot. Incineroar, phenomenal Fire Dart type. Great utility. He's got Blastoise, Whimsicott, Uxie, Audino, Sigilyph, and a Sudowoodo. So a couple different things to note about his team, right? So he's got rockers in the form of Nidoking and Uxie, and he's got toxic spikes in Nidoking as well, but that's all the hazards he's got. Oh no, he's got, sorry, disrespect the Sudowoodo. He's got rocks on Sudowoodo too, but that Pokemon's never gonna come. Fun fact, I've always wanted to draft Sudowoodo, and he's like, that mon is dog, that's garbage, and he drafts it. I love Owen. So the mons that he's got, Defoggers also, I should have said that too, and Thunderous and Whimsicott and Sigilyph. And he's got Rapid Spinning and Blastoise. The Pokemon I think he's gonna bring: Dragapult, Melmetal, Nidoking, Whimsicott, and Uxie. 6 Pokemon being possibly... Wait, hold on, let me start again. Dragapult, Melmetal, Nidoking, Uxie, Whimsicott, and then the 6th mon being Blastoise. His ground resist is Whimsicott. We have Lando. First thing I'll say before we hop on into it, right? So let's go ahead and talk about the team, guys. Let me flip myself over. Boop, 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 and das. First Pokemon we have is Kommo-o. Kommo-o, aka Skrillex, is showing up with Clinging Scales, Aura Sphere, then a Flamethrower, and Clinger's Soul. So this is our win con, baby. Kommo-o's coming with the Modest Nature, enough speed at +1 to outspeed the Dragapult Creeping Cinderace. If the Dragapult is max speed, we get outsped and get bought by a Draco Meteor. But Mr. Owen is a very aggressive speed creeper, so I don't think he runs max speed Dragapult. I don't think he would think that there's any reason to do so. So we're gonna try to catch him on that. Knock on wood. It could just backfire and, you know, blow up in our face, but we want to run Modest so that way we can do so. Figured it's worth it. Great coverage here. Clinger's Soul boost is an Omni boost and boosts all our stats by 1 with a cost of 33% of our health. Flamethrower is there primarily for the Whimsicott. Aura Sphere and Clinging Scales take care of literally the rest. Clinging Scales is also really nice in case he's a sub Dragapult and he doesn't have Dragon Staff for whatever reason, but we can still hit that thing, which would be really hard if that has to be the case in the matchup for whatever reason. So this is the win con. Throat Spray is going to activate when we click Clinger's Soul, so we'll get a +2 in special attack. Or if it comes to it and we don't need the speed boost, if it's like late game and Skrillex is going to outspeed the rest of his team, then we could just click Clinging Scale and still get the Throat Spray. So there's 2 different ways to pop it here, so that's really nice. Next up we have his Bubble Buddy. This is our Melmetal check. We're max defense with the Impish Nature, Liquidation, Leech Life, Toxic, and Endure. Rocky Helmet and Endure is gonna be nice to get that double Iron Bash chip damage. If he's Protective Pads, that means it's not banded. That'd be pretty cool. And if he's Protective Pads, it means it's not liquid. If he's not leftovers. So a lot of good information to have. Toxic is for the rest of the team in case he switches out. We could run Scald, but Liquidation just ends up being better if we get a defense boost or a defense drop. And plus it's stronger than Scald. And then we have Leech Life for longevity and to hit Pokemon that we don't hit with the Liquidation. But this is here to switch in on Melmetal every time, as well as Incineroar if that mon comes. So very straightforward job for Bubble Buddy. Misty's coming. One of our 2 breakers, one of our 2 cleaners. So this thing is going to be very important to pivot around his team. Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Flip Turn with the Mystic Water to analytic boost our way through his entire team. Thunderbolt is there primarily for the Blastoise, and Ice Beam does hit something specifically that I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it may be Dragapult, but Dragapult does bop us with Ghost Stab. There's a reason for Ice Beam. I don't remember off the top of my head, but Flip Turn is there for pivot momentum. It does also get boosted by Mystic Water, even though we're the timid nature. But we're just gonna click Hydro Pump on literally everything on his team. Oh, Thundurus. Yes, Thundurus. Even though Hydro Pump would do a lot, if we're in the 1v1 scenario and we're in already on it and we're not gonna get the analytic boost, Ice Beam does a metric fuck ton. So, and also we don't have to risk a miss. Hydro Pump is very necessary for Calcs and to just destroy his team. So we ran that over Surf. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Knock on wood. Next up we have is the Alpha. Landorus Therian showing up with the Choice Band, baby. His grass type Whimsicott gets 2 code by this. Knockoff is going to hit the Levitator, which is the Uxie. For super effective choice banded damage. U-turn also is super effective against the Uxie, so it's very heavily pressured. Stone Edge is there to hit like things like the Thundurus that we can't hit with Earthquake, but we're usually going to click Earthquake or Knockoff, one of the 2, or just U-turn until we get that settled in. And we 2-tap any form of Melmetal, which is phenomenal in cases like Sugarberry. Max Sugarberry is the only way that he can live the first one, so always gets 2 code. Very nice on Lando. This is going to be our main breaker, and if we can eliminate some threats, then it could be our cleaner, like how we have with Starmie. CR7 showing kind of as a 6th mon. This was gonna be Umbreon. I still feel relatively uncomfortable about not bringing Umbreon with the Dragapult. We play tomorrow. I may think about it for the rest of the night and tomorrow. I wanted to get this team builder done so that way we can just hop into the matchup after we get home. And I'm going to ponder on it. And you guys will find out tomorrow if whether or not we bring this or Cinderace. I mean, Umbreon. The Umbreon could show up for mostly Dragapult, but that's the only reason it would come. It would be like Foul Play, Wish, Toxic, Protect. Or Foul Play, Wish, Protect, Baton Pass. Cinderace does still feel really well to heavily pressure the Melmetal outside of Lando. We'll see. And it's also here for Sucker Punch to threaten the Dragapult. And Core Change is nice in case he wants to get up hazards, because we did not bring hazards. So Core Change is nice to remove the hazards he tries to set up on us and just flip it around. So we'll see. I'm going to ponder on it. I'm leaning towards Cinderace, but I'm still thinking about Umbreon. But we'll see. But Cinderace is here to outspeed everything on his team not named Dragapult. Pyro Ball just does crazy damage, and you turn out for pivot momentum. This is a very expendable mon during the matchup, so I can play pretty recklessly with it and help break. And also just really pressure the Melmetal. If the Blastoise comes for this specifically, just click U-turn on it. We can bring in Misty and click Thunderbolt and really break with Starmie. So we probably will still bring Cinderace, but we'll see. Last mon we have is Weezing Las Toxicas. We have Black Sludge, Strange Steam, Flamethrower, Aromatherapy, and Memento. This is our way to help set up the Komodo to win the game. This is also here to help trick Dragapult. So we're almost max Spadef, Calm Nature, 244 HP, 236 speed def. I think that we're not 3-hit KO'd by a spec Shadow Ball, which would be really nice. Speed is there to catch the Incineroar because it does have base 60 speed as well. So if he wants to run a little bit of speed on his Incineroar, we can outspeed and then hit it with the Strange Steam. Aromatherapy is to keep our mons healthy, mainly no burns on the Landorus or paralysis on the Starmie, because he could run Stun Spore on the Whimsicott to help slow down our team, and also just having Toxic like on Araquanid would not be fun, or paralysis on the Komodo, a lot of different things. So aromatherapy felt necessary. Flamethrower is there for the Melmetal primarily. Like I said, Memento is basically a kamikaze move where it just kills itself, suicide, and drops the opponent's attack and special attack by 2. So that way we can bring in Komodo and set up a Clinger's Soul and hopefully win the game, depending on if the time is right, or just break. It's going to be something we have to feel out for the game. But talked long enough, and we're going to play tomorrow. You guys will see a time warp, and we're going to play in a couple seconds. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and hope you guys are ready for today's Wi-Fi battle. Pull up a chair, get your popcorn ready, and let's throw down.
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared?
Alright team, we are in the battle. We are connected with our boy Mr. OGalbina, and I'm going to let him know that we are searching. OGalbina, Owen searching. Oh, he's there. Cool. So, if you guys missed the team builder, head on back guys, check it out. See what we got cooking. See what we got cooking. Let's do this. And he was so gracious enough to tell his team before we started, which is really nice. So that way we can get the layout all sorted out before we started, which is pretty sick. You love to see that. Okay, we're Gucci. We are Gucci man, Gucci man, Gucci man. We're saying good luck, have fun, and we're in. Cool. So a couple different things that we did not expect, as we talked about in the team builder. I think we got 4 out of the 6. We did not expect the Sigilyph or the Audino, but definitely understandable. We don't have necessarily a dedicated lead, but we could lead off with the Cinderace. That could be something that we do. Bubble Buddy could be a thing. What does he want to lead out with? A Dragapult? I'm sure that he does not want me to click Sucker Punch, so I think I just am okay with just leading off with Cinderace. It's going to force a 50-50, and like I said before, Cinderace is more expendable this matchup than any other Pokemon, so good luck, have fun to Owen. Funny story, right before we played this game, we're playing in the APA Classic. So it's a league that is very dinosaur. It's one of APA's like gold standard best fun leagues that we've got going on, and I sauced his ass. Owen's gonna like that when he sees the video. Yeah, we beat him in Classic, so hopefully we put him on a little bit of a tilt so he can make a little bit more questionable decisions for this matchup, and let's see what he wants to do. So I think let's do a little calc here. For whatever reason, my computer's just moving really slow. Let's see here. How much does a Sucker Punch? It does a lot. Kind of just want to click Sucker Punch. Let's do that. Big damage off on this. If he wants to click sub, he can click sub. But I just want big damage off on this. Does 50%. You'll love to see that. Goes for Draco. Okay, so he's going to take out Cinderace, which is fine. I'll trade damage off for my Cinderace. This thing now is going to allow my Komodo to come in. Actually, could I break now? Probably not. Let's go ahead and bring in this. I think is going to be our best course of action. Nah. Let's bring in this. Cool. Cool. Big damage off on the Dragapult. You love to see that. So this thing has Draco. Perfect. Okay, so now from here, I could click Strange Theme. I can click Flamethrower. I think that's just going to be our best course of action, expecting the Melmetal, or I could double into Lando. That could also be a thing that we do. So I actually kind of want to make that play. So let's go ahead and bring in the Alpha. His resist to Earthquake is the immunity in the Sigilyph. So he does hard withdraw. That makes me think he specs. I can't tell that because Cinderace is indeed very, very frail. So bring in the Alpha here. And I don't know if this thing is Scarfed. He can for sure be Scarfed. I don't think that he does bring Scarf though. I'm gonna click Knockoff, expecting him to switch. Because if we're Scarfed, then he's gonna lose his Nidoking. So we're gonna click Knockoff, expecting the Sigilyph here. And it's funny that he actually told me that the nicknames are from Jason Dietite. Just told him to nickname them as like sounds that they make. Weird. I guess that's one thing. So Rocky Helmet on this thing, that's just nice. So I can go ahead and U-turn out. How much damage do I do? Alright, so let's check some damage here. So Lando to Blastoise. Knockoff is looking like he's probably max here. 252, 252, Bold Nature, 53, knockoff to 34 to 40. Yeah, it looking like it's pretty bold. Pretty bold max looking to me. Earthquake has a chance to kill here, but I don't want to risk my Lando just yet. Don't want to risk my Lando just yet. Let's think this one out here. Let's hard switch out. Let's bring in Starmie. By the way, we can't switch out anyway, so because we're banded. And he knows that now from the knockoff damage. Flip turn. Cool. Dragon Ball can come in here. I think that he... How much damage do I take from a Spec Shadow Ball? I think I put it so I can get 2-hit KO'd from Weezing. Specs Dragapult, if he's timid. Shadow Ball does 45 to 54%. So here comes the Dragapult. So we're gonna hard switch out. We're gonna bring in Weezing. Yeah, let's do that. 45 to 54% with Shadow Ball. He doubles. Brings in the Audino. Okay. So he knows that Weezing is my switch into Dragapult now. Alright. Let's Strange Theme for damage, or should we just switch out? I kind of want to bring in this and just start breaking his team. So let's get rid of Cinderace off on the layout too. Curious what this Audino wants to do. Knock off maybe? Yep. So we lose our band, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and click on knockoff of our own. We could 2-hit KO. I'm gonna knock off. I'm gonna Earthquake. If he wants to bring in the Sigilyph, he could bring in the Sigilyph, that's fine. But let's do big damage to this. 2-hit KO, we love to see it. Goes for a Wish. And if he has Protect, he probably goes for it here. So let's see here. What is our best course of action? I think we click knockoff. Let's click knockoff. See what he does. Sigilyph could come in here for sure to try to take the Earthquake. If he thinks I'm gonna try to 2KO him. That's the Blastoise. That's fine. We can just U-turn out on this. He gets the Wish back, which is gonna be almost a full, yeah. So let's go ahead and click U-turn. Audino's Wish is gonna be pretty annoying. You could flip turn here for sure. On the flip turn, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Bubble Buddy to get more chip damage off on this thing. He could bring in the Nidoking if he's got Thunderbolt for this. Or Rock type move. Flip turn, yep. You can see the Rocky helmet. More chip, more chip, more chip. This Blastoise. So how do we... The Blastoise is going to be annoying, was my train of thought. How do we set up to win with Komo-o? And do we have the pieces necessary to put it in place? It's seeming so. I do want to get a little chip damage on the Sigilyph if I can. And under the Nidoking. But I'm curious what he wants to do with this Araquanid. Maybe he didn't expect it. But Liquidation is looking pretty free because the Blastoise is out. So. In comes this thing. I could click Leech Life. How much damage does it do? I also want to keep this thing healthy. Is also a thing. Psychic does a good chunk. Leech Life gives a good chunk back. I want my damage. I also could click Toxic, but it is Magic Guard, so I think that I should just switch out into this. Yeah. I'm curious what he wants to do. I'm a Liquidation. See what he wants to do. I'm curious. Cosmic Power. No, sir. So this thing gets Magic Guard, right? Which is most likely what it's got. At +1. Do we get half? Not too close. We get the +1. We get the drop, which is really cool. I do want to switch here. This thing does get Ice Beam, so I think that our best interest is just to bring in Starmie. That drop was really clutch. That drop was super clutch. That looks like maybe just offensive with Cosmic Power. So now he's at +1, +2 Spadef. How much damage do we do with Starmie here? Hydro Pump is looking like it's going to do the most amount of damage. So let's just click that button. I think that Hydro Pump is just our best bet. We do land. We'd love to see that. Goes for Roost. Okay, so this is a little bit of an issue. Roost, Cosmic Power. Does he have Ice Beam? Is the question. I'm gonna go for the freeze. I'm gonna go for the freeze. If we can get it, that would be clutch. That's kind of our win con here. Weakness Policy. Uh-oh. That's tough. And he probably has stored power here. Roost. Okay. Oof. Oof, guys. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. I may actually get 6-0'd by this. Yeah, I think that's maybe GG, y'all. This is a cool set. This is a definitely cool set. Cosmic Power, Weakness Policy, Roost, Stored Power. Bringing Umbreon was the play. You know what's funny? I talked about it in the team build if I should have brought Umbreon, but it didn't end up coming. Stored Power, yeah. He's gonna drop. Oh, we live. So we're gonna try to get it one more time. If we don't get the freeze here, I think that we do lose this game. Unfortunately. Because it's the only thing that outspeeds it. Don't get it? Stored power? Yeah. Yeah. It outspeeds the rest of the team. Yeah, that's GG. I mean, the only thing that I can really do here is... yeah, it outspeeds the entire team. GG. Man, that sucks. That's a good set. I needed to bring Umbreon here. But... what can you do? What can you do? I even thought about it too. I was like, man, I'm gonna change a Cinderace. And I just didn't. I just didn't. If I somehow live here and crit, that's probably my only way that I could win here. But his best play is to click Roost to ensure that that doesn't happen. His best play, his best interest is to click Roost. Oh, if I live this hit, then... oh, no, I don't. Because I'm max defense. That is a Sigilyph sweep, my friends. Hope you guys did enjoy. Yeah, I don't have anything to outspeed it. And it's... yeah, I should have brought Umbreon. It's funny because I talked about it. I should have just fucking brought Umbreon. We're gonna get 6-0'd by a fucking Sigilyph. You hate to see it, man. What a struggle in the AP of the season. It's been unfortunate, y'all. What I could do is try the Memento and see if I can somehow set up the Komodo, but we're just gonna get swept here, guys. Feels bad. Feels bad. You know what's funny is that I talked about how I beat him in Classic right now, and then he just 6-0'd me in this. That's super funny. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here, guys. He's gonna outspeed my entire team. And I didn't bring Umbreon. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm just gonna click Clinging Scales, and that should be it. So this is probably gonna be a wrap on the season. We're probably just gonna have the most amount of fun the last 2 weeks of the season. And just bring some funky fun stuff. So hope you guys are looking forward to that. Didn't really have many expectations for the season. I definitely came in fired up for sure. It's unfortunate that this is the way that the season turned out. I mean, we had a little bit of a fight back with the Rain team, but after the unfortunate unpreparedness last week against Mount A, and then just the overall sweep of this thing, then, you know, you hate to see it, but here we are. Here we are. Goes for stored power. There's no way that we live this because we're also chipped. Yeah. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, guys. So, do me a favor, guys. Down in the description below will be a link to Owen's channel. Watch us out of the battle. Leave a comment down below. Tell him that we sent you. All good stuff. And, yeah, that's it, guys. Don't really know what to say. Feels bad. It is what it is. We're going to bring some heat next week. And then the week after that. Because this officially knocks us out of playoffs. So, yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Have a great rest of your night. And above all else, be nice. Peace.